Welcome to live coverage of Republic Tigers football on Republic Tiger Sports, presented by Cox Health. Also sponsored by Absolute Roofing, Pinnager Chevrolet, Gold Medal Gyms, Vision Health Eye Center, Republic Animal Hospital, Pine Street Pharmacy, Beauty and Wellness Co., State Farm agent Sarah Rader, Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts, Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Southern Sun Electric, Far Better Plumbing, PKD Cafe, Rocco's Italian Kitchen, State Farm agent Chris Yoakum, Central Gas Propane, Destiny Church, and Yoakum Automotive. And now the Hines Street Pharmacy Repmo Football pregame show. Welcome to live coverage of Tiger football on Republic Tiger Sports. Republic and Neosho set to kick off here in a few minutes. David Brazil alongside Rich Miles on the Hines Street Pharmacy Repmo pregame show. And Republic looking to rebound from a tough loss to Webb City. And they come in to face a Neosho team that is winless but dangerous because they've got a lot of offensive weapons. And it was a back-and-forth game last year at Republic. And I know Ryan Cornelson is worried it could turn into the same thing here tonight if the Tigers don't come out focused and play well. And these are two teams that traditionally have been evenly matched. We've seen some good battles between these two teams, but Republic has gone on the upswing recently, and Neosho's fallen on a little bit of hard times, although I think they are starting to turn things around a bit with the program, just some improvements to the way they've done things, the new field, some improvements to the stadium, and these are two teams that should have another good one here tonight.
Yeah, Neosho took a pretty big step last year, winning 4 games, which was the most that they had won going back to 2018 when they won 8 games. But as you said, they've started off the year a little rough, going 0-3. As you alluded to, last year was pretty much an offensive shootout between Neosho and Republic. The final score of that game was Republic winning 63-48. It was a game that lasted pretty long there. Both teams were just kind of going back and forth. But Neosho, if you remember, last year was a team that offensively had a lot of high-scoring games. They had several games that looked like the final score was more like a basketball game than a football.
Yes.
But, yeah, Neosho kind of trying to turn things around. They've upgraded their facilities to our right here. They've got a brand new indoor practice facility that's a short field, so it enables them to practice no matter what the weather is. New turf, slowly upgrading things, but talking about Republic, trying to turn things around here. Through 3 games, Republic's offense is averaging just over 27 points per game. The defense allowing about 23 points per game. Last week, took a little bit of a step back, going 2-0, with the loss to Webb City. Positive there is that Republic did rush for almost 200 yards against a really good Webb City defense, but what really hurt them last week was they had 5 turnovers, 3 of them in the first quarter.
I thought it was interesting talking to Ryan Cornelson this week on the Repmo Sports Show. He was talking about in all his years of coaching, he really only remembers maybe 1 or 2 other games like the one last week where everything seemed to go wrong. He said he had a state semifinal in Kansas. His team had 6 goals. First 11 games of the season, fumbled 7 times in the state finals. So it's just, like a nightmare, and that's kind of what it was like. But point, that one in their season. This one is early to make corrections, and so he felt fortunate that if that game's going to happen, it happens at a time when your season's not over, because happening in the playoffs is really sits with you pretty much all your life about missed opportunities. But, the rushing game has been solid. We've talked about for Republic. The passing game has not been, I think, as much a factor as people expected, and so we'll see about that. I think also you see the Tigers kind of return to their base offense little bit more. Not so many wrinkles as they try to simplify after last week. And we'll see how that pans out. Should be a good one. And we're going to talk about it some more after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Football and 9th Street Pharmacy Mo Football pregame show on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
You're always on a winning team with the Vinegar Advantage. Of customer satisfaction, a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, plus 20% off routine maintenance for the entire ownership of your vehicle purchased at Vinegar Chevrolet in Republic. You can score big with the Vinegar family-style service serving the Ozarks since 1979 with the knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks that will make your car shopping experience easy. Let our family take care of yours with a 5-star customer experience at VinegarChevrolet.com.
Introduce your young child to Sweet Peas at Gold Medal Gyms. It's ideal for kids aged 12 months to 5 years, promoting physical, social, and cognitive growth. Learn more at goldmedalgyms.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. 9th Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and that can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. 9th Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a second veterinarian, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Recently, Cox Health Springfield Hospitals achieved Magnet designation in nursing, an accomplishment that only 9% of hospitals in the nation share. This honor is huge for us and for you, because meeting 94 standards of excellence is a bar as high as it gets in nursing. Nurses who do more so you can feel better. Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Welcome back to the 9th Street Pharmacy Retmo Football pregame show. Tiger captains are out there. Carter Nation, Cole Gimlin, Kendall Kerbo, and Caden White ready to hear instructions and flip the coin to decide how we start this game. And while they do that, let's play our senior introductions. We haven't done that for a couple of weeks, and here they are.
Daniel Phillips, Sweeney Elementary.
Zion Allen, Schofield Elementary.
Wyatt Woods, Price Elementary.
James Rexroth, Sweeney Elementary.
Michael Worthy, Springfield, Missouri.
Cannon Kroll, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Cade White, Ashgrove, Missouri.
Garrett Lester, Schofield Elementary.
Kendall Kerbo, Schofield Elementary.
Cole Gimlin, Halltown, Missouri.
Braden Casey, Jay, Oklahoma.
Brady Lewis, Price Elementary.
Mason Cole, Price Elementary.
Ed Buchanan, McCall Elementary.
Ferris Risley, Schofield Elementary.
Isaac Pierce, Billings Elementary.
Corey Kirkmouse, Sweeney Elementary.
Miles Lozano, Price Elementary.
Caden White, Schofield Elementary.
Mason Mitchell, Lyon Elementary.
Carter Nation, The Lyon Elementary.
Connor Luce, Lyon Elementary.
Braden Tharp, Schofield Elementary.
Welcome back. And Neosho won the toss, and very uncharacteristically for most teams, they won the toss and elected to receive. You just don't see that very often. Most teams defer, but Neosho wanted the ball first, and they will get it. It is a beautiful night. As long as those clouds don't turn into something that causes me much consternation, I think we'll be all right. We're up on the roof of the press box, and there was a 0% chance of rain when I made the decision to come up on the roof. And now there's a 1% chance of rain, and so as long as that doesn't keep growing through the evening, I guess we'll be glad we're up here. It's really great weather, great conditions. The clouds are keeping the sun out of everybody's eyes, so hopefully a good night of football for the Tigers, and they're out ready to kick it off. Mason Cole will tee it up.
Let's get on our feet, Wildcat Nation.
Obviously, that is a coach that is pretty confident in his offense to accept the kickoff. As you talked about, most teams defer to the second half.
Tyrone Harris and Blaine Patterson back deep, standing about the 2-yard line for Neosho. And Cole gets the whistle, hand in the air, and there it goes. And a line drive kick. And it is taken at the 2-yard line by Tyrone Harris. He's got it out past the 25, past the 30, and he has dropped out near the 35-yard line. A good return by Tyrone Harris as the defense, the coverage broke down there for Republic.
It was number 2, Ryder Davis, is the one who made the tackle. If it wasn't him coming in there at the end, that could have been a deep run back for Neosho to start this game.
Remember last week, it was Mason Cole who had to run a guy down from behind. I think it was DeGraffenried he caught from behind. And a handoff as Braden Casey came in first and missed the tackle, but then a host of guys in there. And I think the first one to it was Logan Hunt. Logan Hunt, number 65.
Neosho's quick to the ball. They're not one of the teams that huddles and stays in the huddle for a long time. So that was a completion to Hudson Williams, tackle by, Zion Allen made the tackle there, and Neosho quick to the ball.
Quentin Hughes, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Now looks over at the sideline. He's got Denver Welch back there next to him. Denver Welch, number 11. Quentin Hughes, 15. 4 wide receivers, trips to the right side. Dropping back to pass, and he fires it. And a one-handed catch over the middle by Cade Kammerer. Reached up and snagged it, and that was a pretty catch by Kammerer. And big yardage for Neosho into Republic territory.
Yeah, that was a highlight catch. He literally snagged that. I'd like to check his gloves, see if there's anything on there like they do in baseball.
And Welch takes it past the 30, inside to the 26. Gain of about 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
And Neosho's a team that does not huddle. As soon as the ball's placed, the O-linemen are up there and everybody's looking to the sideline for the signals for the next play. High-paced offense.
They're going to throw it. Almost picked off by Zion Allen. That was not a very good pass. It was really thrown to Zion Allen more than anybody. And Allen wasn't quite expecting it, didn't get his hands up in time. That stops the clock, and it brings up 3rd down and 6.
Number 4, Harris for Neosho comes in. He's one of the prime targets there for the Neosho quarterback.
Lots of time in the pocket. And now flushed out of the pocket. He gets to the 20. He's got a 1st down and runs out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Good self-control by the defense not to give him a little shove because he had already stepped out of bounds. I was hoping we wouldn't see a flag fly in there for a late hit, and we didn't. But a 1st down for Neosho. Hughes gives it to Welch up the middle. and he is knocked down. First one to hit him was Gimlin, and then Logan Hunt got a hold of him and knocked him down.
Number 11, Welch for Neosho, he will be both running back, and they'll split him out as a receiver too, so look for him to be all over the field.
Gives it to Welch again up the middle. Oh, and there's a flag.
I think they had guys moving before the snap.
So false start, 10:03 left in the first quarter, and Neosho has marched it right down the field against Republic.
That gives Republic the opportunity to kind of switch out some of their defensive package.
Yeah, that's one thing about this hurry-up offense is the defense can't adjust. So especially that first drive when you don't really know what to expect out of a team. Might be hard if you got the wrong guys out there. Hughes scrambles away from pressure, still under pressure, trying to find somebody, launches it into the end zone. It is dropped by two Neosho receivers who collided. There were two defenders, Allen and Lester, in front of them, but they were too far forward, and that should have been caught for a touchdown, but it wasn't. And Republic catches a break and brings up 3rd and 12.
That's one of those times where the QB realizing that he's being flushed out of the pocket, he's just trying to make something happen, and receivers are just trying to mirror the quarterback, not really running a route anymore. And as you said, they collided to each other in the end zone.
Trips to the right side, one wide receiver to the left. Hughes throws it, and there's nobody out there, and it was bobbled and then grabbed by Welch. And there was no defender within about 5 yards. If there had been anybody close, they would have hit him and knocked the ball free.
Yeah, he just snuck out of the backfield. Most of the defenders for Republic were looking at the receivers going their routes and did not see number 11 sneak out there to the side. And as you'd said, before they realized that he was wide open and started to close in on him, the ball was already thrown, and he catches it for 6 points.
Connor Seiler is on to kick the extra point. Curbo almost got in there and blocked it. It is good. And with 9:47 left in the first quarter, Neosho takes the lead, 7-0. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Recently, Cox Health Springfield Hospitals achieved Magnet designation in nursing, an accomplishment that only 9% of hospitals in the nation share. This honor is huge for us and for you, because meeting 94 standards of excellence is a bar as high as it gets in nursing. Nurses who do more so you can feel better. Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. Let's see if Republic can respond here. Neosho breaks its huddle and is ready to kick things off. Garrett Lester and Jackson Taylor back deep for the Tigers, and they kick it to Lester. Lester takes it at the 15. He's past the 30. He's got a guy in front of him, and he is wrestled down at the 37-yard line. A good return by Garrett Lester, and good field position to start things off for the Tigers. 9:40 left in the first quarter. Neosho's drive, 9 plays, 64 yards, ended on a 12-yard touchdown pass from Hughes to Welch, and Neosho takes a 7-0 lead.
We knew coming into this game that Neosho, has a very potent offense, and right there they showed us that they're going to throw out both running and passing. It's going to be a pretty balanced attack for Neosho.
Wyatt Woods is under center to start things off, and he hands it to Cannon Kroll, who dives forward out to the 40. Gain of 3 on first down. 2nd down and 7 coming up. I want to thank Destiny Church, our exclusive scoreboard sponsor throughout football season and all season long. for their support of Republic Tiger Sports. And for every touchdown Republic scores this season, they'll be donating $20 to the price tag and Locker 518 clothing stores that provide free clothing to students in the Republic School District who need it. Woods hands it to Kroll again, and Kroll runs over a guy, takes it out to the 45-yard line. A gain of almost exactly 5 yards on second down, and it brings up third down and 2.
What I really like to see on that last play was Kroll had both hands and his forearms covering that football. Yeah. There's no way in the world anybody's going to strip that ball out.
Talked in the pregame about the fact that the Tigers might return to basics, and so far it's been about as basic as it can be. The only thing more basic would have been 2 quarterback keepers. They handed it to the fullback. Rexroad is split wide to the left. This time Woods keeps it, and he is hit short of the first down. First guy there was Levi Page to stop him, making the tackle. Brings up 4th and 1 in kind of a middling field position. I would imagine they'll go for it here with such a short distance, knowing Ryan Cornelson and his predilection for chance taking.
I think that's a pretty good assumption there.
Kroll is right up on Woods, and I would imagine he's going to lead, and they're going to call a timeout. Tried to draw him off, and they take a timeout. And while they do, we will as well. 7-0. Wildcats on top with 7:55 left in the first quarter. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
Big 4th down here for Republic. And they go straight ahead, and they picked up a couple of yards. And I think that is enough. Yep, they're going to move the chains.
That was an outstanding push by the interior O-lineman. White was able to pick up, obviously, twice the amount of yardage that he needed there. He was able to push forward, stretch out, get it. Again, always give credit to the O-line when we need, just that extra 1 or 2 yards there, especially when it's a big 4th down and the ball's right in the middle of the field to keep this drive going.
Carry by number 8, Heyman.
Back to Kroll again, not much there. Just trying to move the ball.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh. I was just going to say the first few plays here have all been just between the guards. I wonder if Republic will try to test the outside now and then maybe try to get the linebackers to creep up a little bit, expecting another run to be just right up the middle. If this play or the next one, they'll try to test outside the tackles.
And Woods is going to keep it, but he was hit, and the ball came free, and that is a fumble recovery by Neosho. Corbin York jumped on it, and Neosho's got it back.
There was a flag thrown, though, at the beginning of the play, so I don't know if that has any bearing on the turnover here.
Well, the referee points and indicates that Neosho got the ball, and it's a sideline warning against the Wildcats. 6:45 left in the first quarter, and a turnover gives Neosho the ball back.
Man, we were just talking about that. That there was some quick turnovers by this Republic offense in the first quarter last week. We talked about hopefully that could be an issue that was corrected throughout the week. Hopefully that is obviously the only turnover of the game for Republic.
Out of the shotgun again. Spread out. And they give it again to Welch, and he pounds his way ahead for about 5 yards on first down. Up off the bottom of the pile is number 71, Keegan Hunt.
Look to be number 71, Keegan Hunt on the tackle.
And again, Neosho quick to the ball. Linemen are always up there as soon as the referee spots the ball.
Welch again. This time he goes to the outside and he runs into Kendall Curbo. And Kendall Curbo says this far and no further. And a flag flies. Not sure where that would, what that would be. It's right by where the tackle was made. It is a hold. Kind of happened. I didn't know there was anybody for Neosho out that direction, but apparently there was. So that's a break for the Tiger defense. Started to say before the turnover that I sometimes wonder if Ryan Cornelson, after a first drive like that where the defense needs to make some adjustments, if that factors into the play calling on offense. You want to hang on to the ball, run some clock, give them time to make the adjustments over there on the far sideline. But it didn't pan out since they turned the ball over. And there comes pressure and going backwards. And finally, the Tigers get him. Cameron Allen is in there, and he was the first one there, and Garrett Lester as well.
Yeah, Allen came untouched.
Lester's the leading tackler on the team, and I think he might end up getting credit for the tackle. But it was number 10, Cameron Allen.
But it's going to bring up a 3rd and 29.
We saw last year that Hughes is able to throw it, but he's hit, and there's a fumble, and it was almost picked up by Gimlin, but he couldn't quite hang on to it. And finally, number 11, Denver Welch, jumps on it.
And it was number 11, Lester, who's the one who came in on the sack. He came off the,
I thought it was,
other side.
I thought it was 17, but yeah.
Lester comes in untouched and hits him from the backside. So defense comes up huge after a Republic offense turnover. Be great to get a block here. Block it, scoop and score.
5:06 left in the first quarter. And the defense gained more yardage on that drive than the offense gained on its first drive. The punt is away by Cayman Roan.
Bad
and it
kick.
goes out of bounds in Neosho territory. So Republic had good field position its first possession. It'll have even better field position this time. But a flag is down back near the line of scrimmage, and that's probably somebody lined up. The good news for Republic is if it was Republic lined up offside, a 5-yard penalty is not going to kill them, but it was against Neosho. That would only take it from from 4th and 42 to 4th and 37. I don't think that would be enough to prompt the Neosho coaching staff to decide to go for it.
Yeah, and interesting here because the referees are waiting.
So they'll take the ball on the 37, but we've got a timeout for a water break. 4:47 left to go in the first quarter. After the punt, Republic is set up in great field position. Let's see if they can take advantage after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. Welcome back. Tigers have the ball on the 37-yard line to start this drive. Wyatt Woods will be under center. Austin Key to handle the snap. And a rollout by Woods. He's got a lot of time, and he's going to launch it in the middle. I don't know who that was intended for. I don't know if that was meant for Rexroth Long or for Corey Craigmile, the tight end, short, but he kind of threw it in between them. almost looked like it might have slipped out of his hand as he threw it.
Yeah, not exactly sure who he was throwing it to. Exactly right. Landed between two receivers. Who knows? It could have been two guys not running the correct route. One guy didn't. White did the best he could. He was being chased from behind, but it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
And they give it up the middle, and a big gain. That's going to be a first down for Cannon Kroll. Tigers have had some success there.
Yeah, there was a giant running lane there behind his right guard. And he did, after he got past the line of scrimmage, he was able to just kind of weave his way past the linebackers, pick up just enough for that first down. That run looked a lot better than the previous runs that they've done. You know, they only had the ball for just a short amount of time, but previously to that, Kroll was only able to get about 2 or 3 yards. That time, he just found that running lane and exposed maybe a possible weakness there in the middle on Neosho's defense.
And this time they give it to White. Cade White coming back to the near side, picked up 5, maybe 6 on first down.
Number 70 for Neosho made the tackle. Who's coming in here? Worthy checking into the offensive huddle for Republic.
3:36 left in the first quarter. Republic trying to get on the board. Woods is in the shotgun. He's got Cade White back there with him. In the slot, Mason Fleetwood was to his right, and Woods will just keep it. And in front of a big block by White and another one by Kroll, he takes it for first down yardage, out of bounds at the 10-yard line. The Tigers down in the red zone for the first time tonight, and that will mean a red zone report. Tigers didn't get into the red zone very much last week, but they're looking for their first touchdown tonight and in the red zone for the first time. Presented by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Our red zone report will track the Tigers when they get down close to the goal line every time, and we appreciate Sarah Rader's support of Republic Tiger Sports. And a quick handoff to Kroll, who rumbled all the way down to the 1. That was a quick developing play. Kroll hit it hard right up the middle and took the handoff and all the way down to the 1.
That was the same play just a few plays ago where Kroll had pretty much almost the same yardage. He just kind of went right behind his right guard. Offensive line did a great job of creating a running lane there, and Kroll exposed it. I thought he, at the last second, was going to be able to stretch out and get the ball right on the goal line, but they marked him down at the 2.
And Wyatt Woods keeps it, tries to push his way in, and he is going to be marked a little bit short.
That time the O-line struggled there to get a good push. Wasn't any running lane there for anybody who was going to get the ball there to get inside the end zone.
Down to 2:20 left in the quarter, and it's going to be 3rd down. And goal. And somebody moved. That was Miles Lozano, who I think he was the first one to go. Yep, he hit himself in the helmet, so it must have been Miles. Started leaning and just couldn't stop himself and tumbled over.
Yeah, sometimes you get a offensive lineman, especially if they kind of know maybe if they're the pulling lineman or if they know that the ball carrier is going to be coming right behind them. They kind of get a little jacked up and they're anticipating that ball snap. You always tell your old line to hold your water.
So a little more yardage here. And Republic will call a timeout with 1:51 remaining in the first quarter. Trailing 7-0, but trying to even the score here. We'll take a break and be back to see if they can do it after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. at 526 East Harrison in Republic, right behind McAllister's Deli. We also offer youth service for students 6th through 12th grades on Wednesday evenings with doors opening at 5 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. All right, 3rd and goal from the 6 for Republic. After the timeout, let's see what they have up their sleeve. Austin Key over the ball here, getting ready to snap it. And now we're going to turn around, look around. In the slot on the right side is Mason Fleetwood. Cade White on the left. Daniel Phillips out this week with an injury. He tweaked his ankle in a big hole, and White is hit and then falls off that tackler and pushes his way into the end zone. Touchdown Republic, and they make it 7-6 with 1:44 left to go in the first quarter.
He did a great job of not stopping on the initial contact. It looked like he was going to be just short. He just kept driving his feet and was able to use his strength there to get that 6 points.
Holder is number 2, Ryder Davis.
Mason Cole to try to tie it up. Ryder Davis gets the snap down, and the kick is good. And with 1:44 left in the first, we're all tied up at 7. Tigers answer. Let's see if the defense can have another good series after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Get your Rocco's Pizza hot and ready for to-go orders at roccositaliankitchen.net or pick up a slice at the game, because Rocco's is a proud supporter of Republic Athletics and the Booster Club's concession stands. Rocco's, pizza, pasta, perfection, and Tiger spirit. For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com. Tiger kicking team going onto the field. That was a 7-play, 37-yard drive. Ends with a 6-yard touchdown run by Cade White, and Mason Cole's kick makes it 7-7.
If the defense comes out here and shows the pressure like they did the previous drive, this might be a really quick 3-and-out for Neosho.
Line drive kick from Cole. It's taken at about the 3-yard line. And a good stick by Cameron Allen, number 10. It's like he has fly paper on his uniform. He just grabbed on and didn't let go, and Allen makes the stop.
That was a great textbook open field tackle, and we could hear the hit that he delivered all the way up here on top of the press box.
I mean, he had to kind of swing around. The runner had momentum coming at him, and he managed to hang on. 136, and we saw lots of pressure on the quarterback. They were sending everybody. Let's see if they do it again. Up the middle. The line got the push that time, and nowhere to go for Welch. Logan Hunt was in there, and I think he was the first to the ball. Number 65.
Yeah, Republic's D-line did a great job of not allowing any running lanes to appear.
Hughes is going to throw it. And he has to run away from a couple of defenders, and a tackle made over there by Gimlin, who ran him down after a gain of about 7 yards. Gimlin got there first.
If you go back and look at that play, Evan Buchanan
destroyed
the O-lineman that was trying to block him, shed the blocker just like you teach in practice all the time, and then chase the quarterback out of the pocket.
Hughes throws it, and a little comeback catch made by Tyrone Harris from Hughes. He is short of the first down. He had to come back for the ball.
Yeah, what's interesting is he kind of curled back. If he wouldn't have curled back and just kind of kept going forward after he caught the ball, he probably would have gotten the first down.
4th and 1. I don't know if I would go for it here if I'm Neosho. Maybe they will. This is not the play I would call, and they almost They almost fumbled it, but they don't get it. Doesn't matter whether they fumbled it or not. They didn't get the first down. The defense gets the stop. Not sure who was the first one there. Was it Casey, number 20? Yeah, the linebacker in the middle got in there. Yeah, I think Casey, well, there was another Tiger in there too.
Defense did a great job, again, of not allowing any running lanes for the Neosho running back. Make Neosho go out. That was a gamble, obviously, that did not pay off for the Neosho offense.
That was Kendall Kerbo who was in there with Casey, so one of them got there first. And Republic quickly gets the ball back. And Cannon Kroll inside the 30, down to the 29, a gain of about 3. Under a minute to go in the first quarter.
It's safe to assume that this Neosho defense is going to get a heavy dose of Cannon Kroll tonight. A lot of it between the tackles. Whenever they need, 3 or 4 yards, just going to be pretty much a given that it's going to go to Cannon Kroll.
Rexroth is wide over on the far side of the field. Everybody else is packed in tight. White and Fleetwood on the wings. And they give it to Fleetwood for the first time. He is going to cut it in between a couple of guys, and he is loose inside the 10, tripped up from behind, down to the 8. Mason Fleetwood with a big run. Picks up a first down, and the Tigers back in the red zone again. That is the second time already that the Tigers have been in the red zone, and that may be the last play of the first quarter. Yeah, I think they're going to let time run out. It'll be first and goal when the second quarter begins, and Evan Smith will be on the headset when the second quarter begins. Evan, you might get to call a touchdown right off the bat. Hopefully that's what happens. 7-7 at the end of one, and we will take a break and be back with the second quarter after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. PKD Cafe, where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation, only at PKD Cafe.
Welcome back from the break. Start of the second quarter. Republic versus Neosho. Tie game 7-7. Republic has the ball in the red zone. Ball at the 8. They're 1 for 1 in the red zone. 100% efficiency so far on the night. Wyatt Woods under center. Hands it off to Cade White on the outside, and he goes in for a touchdown. Cade White, his second touchdown of the night. Republic takes the lead 13-7. First play out of the quarter. Republic up 13-7 on Neosho.
Right side of the O-line did a great job. There was a huge running lane there, and both touchdowns were definitely set up by Republic defense. The Republic defense coming up huge, getting the ball back, pinning Neosho kind of deep in their own side of the field and allowing the offense to have a short operating, capabilities.
So Mason Cole attempts the extra point. And the extra point is good. It's good. So after one play of the second quarter, Republic scores a touchdown, and we're going to go ahead and take a break and be right back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Welcome back from the break. Republic scoring on 3 plays that drive, 32 yards set up by the defense. Just being able to attack in the backfield and be able to get back there. So a nice job by the defense setting Republic up in good field position as Mason Cole kicks off to the deep man. He's going to return up the left sideline, and a penalty flag is thrown.
Number 31, Blaine Patterson on return.
But he returns it up to the 31-yard line, and that was number 31, Blaine Patterson, on the return.
Where that flag's thrown is usually on the kickoff team, whether it's a block in the back or hold.
Looks like it's going to be a holding call on Neosho, so that's going to set them back.
Past couple of drives, Neosho has had to start deep in their own side of the field. The previous drive, Neosho turned it over on downs. It was very quick, not much time went off the clock there. Defense did a great job of getting the Neosho offense off the field and turning it right back over to the Republic offense for just 3 plays for that touchdown.
So Neosho is going to start this drive at their own 15. Quentin Hughes rolls out to the right, going to throw, and pass knocked away there by Zion Allen, intended for Hudson Williams, I believe, number 1. So an incompletion by Quinn Hughes. Nice play there by Zion Allen to come up and make the stop. So we look at the replay here.
That's usually what you tell your corners to do, is you try to get a hand in there, whether it's to disrupt the receiver to catch it or to bat it down.
Yeah, and that was a good ball by Hughes, placed on the spot, but that was all Zion Allen there. Run up the middle now for number 11, Denver Welch. He takes it up for about 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now for Neosho.
That right there is the biggest running play Neosho has had since that opening drive that they had that they ended up scoring a touchdown on.
Yeah, that opening drive, Republic defense, I think maybe because of the air raid offense that Neosho runs, as Quentin Hughes steps back to pass, and another deflection. That was number 21 on the other side for Republic, Gavin Lahan. So 2 pass deflections on the drive. Neosho is going to go 3 and out and punt it away to Republic here.
Yeah, I assume that they're definitely going to punt it since their gamble on the previous drive, they went for it on 4th down and didn't get any yardage on it, so they're definitely not going to do that again.
Looks like number 16, Roan Kamen, back there for Neosho to punt. And number 2, Ryder Davis back to return for the Tigers. And a low lining punt that Ryder Davis is going to field and then take up. Gets past some guys, and then he's downed at the 42-yard line, correct, in Neosho territory. So a nice return by Ryder Davis to just field it like an infielder and then just take off. Ran right past the Neosho defenders who weren't necessarily being blocked there, but just used his speed to get past them.
And I think maybe Neosho wasn't anticipating Davis to come up and field that. A lot of times when you got return guys, you know, they just let the ball kind of roll by because they don't want to bobble it. He did a great job, as you said, fielding it almost like a shortstop, getting it on the roll and taking off and setting up great field position.
He is a shortstop. He played shortstop this last spring for JV. And Cannon Kroll takes it up the middle. He has 1 man to beat. He's fighting him off, and he takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And the flag comes in. I don't know if that's going to be like a horse collar or taken down from behind, but I assume that is going to be on Neosho. But that's one of those plays where you watch old ESPN, Chris Berman, he would say that the running back was rumbling and stumbling. Kenan Cole, that's exactly what he was doing. He was kind of defending the guy that he was dragging.
So from the 42-yard line, just running that quick give to Cannon Kroll that they've been doing all night. It's almost catching the Neosho defense off guard, just getting the ball in Kroll's hands that fast. And Kroll just takes off, and he's past the defense before anyone even realizes that he has it.
And the penalty just brings it half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Republic.
1st and goal from the 3 for Republic. Woods under center. Hands it off to Cade White on the right side again. He hits a man, sticks him up. Touchdown Republic, Cade White, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, Kenan Kroll kind of does, most of the damage to get the Republic offense inside the 20, and then White has finished it off there. So in the stats, it's going to look great. White gets 3 touchdowns, putting up the Tigers temporarily 20-7.
It's 20-7 now. Republic on top, pending this PAT from Mason Cole, and that is good and way over there. But Mason Cole 3 for 3 on extra point attempts tonight. Republic takes the lead 21-7, or expands their lead 21-7. But we'll be right back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
You're always on a winning team with the Pinnaker Advantage. Top customer satisfaction, a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, plus 20% off routine maintenance for the entire ownership of your vehicle purchased at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. You can score big with the Pinnaker family-style service serving the Ozarks since 1979 with the knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks that will make your car shopping experience easy. Let our family take care of yours with a 5-star customer experience at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Not only does Gold Medal Gyms now offer Sweet Peas, educational gymnastics for preschoolers, they also offer recreational and competitive gymnastics and cheerleading for kids up to 18 years old. Learn more at goldmedalgyms.com.
Back from the break, Mason Cole kicking off again for Republic. 2 backmen, Blaine Patterson, and that's who's going to take it as he runs over to the right side. And he gets blown up there at the 19-yard line, 18-yard line. I don't know who was there first for Republic. It might have been number 32, Evan Buchanan.
I think it was it number 50?
Number 50.
Anyways, the kickoff team did a great job of staying in their lanes, and it was several white jerseys that all came up huge there.
Yeah, that was Isaiah Hull with the stop on the coverage. Quentin Hughes takes the ball out of the snap. He takes it up, or throws it over to number 1, Hudson Williams, who held on, going out of bounds just on about a 10-yard out route for the first down. If they give it to him, it's going to be close, but I think they're going to call him short about a yard. So 2nd and inches for Neosho now. Might almost look for a give here up the middle to Denver Welch, and that's what they do. So he takes it forward for about 2 yards, 3 yards for Neosho, first down.
Tackle made by Kendall Curbo. Did a great job of coming up and taking away that temporary running lane that Neosho had.
Curbo doing a nice job tonight, kind of flying around, as he typically does. Quentin Hughes fakes a give, yeah. Tries to get it over to Hudson Williams again. Ball goes through Hudson Williams' hands. The ball a little up and to Williams' left.
Definitely see since that opening drive for Neosho, they went down the field and scored a touchdown, that since then the Republic defense has made the needed adjustments and has calmed this Neosho offense down.
Now Hughes is going to roll out to his left, coming back to the right, chasing down by Gimlin. He gets the ball out. Just out of bounds now.
Quentin Hughes intended for Hudson Williams. Pass incomplete.
Pass intended there for Hudson Williams again. So 3 straight plays, 3 straight passing plays. Ball intended for Williams. Zion Allen in coverage again. So number 1 for Neosho, number 4 for Republic, been going at it all night. And Hughes has been trying to find Williams. But Zion Allen's done a nice job covering what looks to be maybe Hughes' number 1 target. Now Hughes step back, drops. Oh, and a nice play there by Garrett Lester coming up. Pass intended, I believe, for number 2, Cade Cameron, just on a drag there. But Lester, nice play as we look at the replay. He read that and was able to come up. Almost had a pick, but just decided to deflect it down. See him there. Just a nice play by Garrett Lester. Neosho gonna punt it away again. Ryder Davis back again for Republic. Number 16, Cayman Roan punts it away. Another low lining kick, and Davis is going to let this one roll as it takes a Neosho bounce. And it's going to be down at the Republic 27. So the worst field position for Republic to start out a drive tonight on their own 27. They're going to try and drive here for 73 yards to extend their lead. But another nice job by Republic defense there on that drive, like I was trying to talk about earlier. You know, they came out maybe a little passive, ready for the pass against this air raid offense like we talked about, and Neosho was able to kind of exploit them with the run game there. And then that second drive, Republic came out. So Wyatt Woods drops back for a pass, goes for Rexroad down the sideline, and it's going to be a catch, I believe. It was close, and they're going to call it a catch. They said that he had a foot in bounds. So a long reception there for James Rexroad. Just a straight drop back by Woods here. And just found the one-on-one matchup on the outside. James Rexroad beats his man. Nice catch, being able to stay in bounds there. But Republic, like I was just talking about, that second drive, they came out with the blitzes and maybe made them a little more aggressive, and they've been good since that drive. So Woods comes out after that long play out of the gun now. Over to his left, just a straight run for Woods. Runs into his own teammate White, but about a 8-yard carry there for Woods as a flag is out. Tackle made by Trey Harden, number 3, the Neosho junior.
Going back to that reception by Rexroad, that was outstanding. It was a 39-yard reception, and he caught it right in stride. Only where Wyatt threw it, only where he could catch it. Got at least 1 foot in. Obviously, that was awfully close. You know, from our angle, it looked like maybe he kind of got shoved out of bounds. Great catch. That's something that obviously we would like to see more of as the season goes on, is that connection between Wyatt and Rexroad. Right,
really being inconsistent in the pass game so far this season. They've had their big plays through the air. Just another straight give to Cannon Kroll up the middle, and he rumbles and stumbles and breaks a tackle down to the 23-yard line.
That was number 8, Cannon.
That play has been there since the second drive of this game, where Kroll has just kind of ran kind of right up behind his right guard and then bends it back once he gets it to about linebacker level. So obviously the offensive coaches have done a great job of kind of exposing the center part of Neosho's D-line.
Kind of takes me back to the Carthage game where they just were doing straight gives to Kroll in that game, and he was able to take him for 3-4 yards. Another give over to the right side for Cade White. He falls forward for about 4 yards on the play. 3 yards. But against Carthage earlier in the season, week 1, just those straight gives to Cannon Kroll, they were exposing that Carthage defense up the middle, and he had, I think, was probably the biggest game of his life as far as rushing yards and touchdowns possibly. And looks like Republic's going back to that tonight, and Kroll's done a great job. Woods drops back now. A little pass out to James Rexroad. Rexroad works his way forward and breaks a few tackles on the way. Drives down to the 6-yard line.
And that right there is what we were kind of anticipating as the season started, is that air game there between Wyatt and Rexroad. Rexroad did a great job of watching the ball into his hands and able to kind of get that extra yardage there by shoving some of the defenders away, bringing up 1st and goal for Republic.
Good for another Republic first down and another red zone report. Republic 3 for 3 on the night in the red zone, 100% efficiency there. They hope to continue it here. Presented by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. And up the middle, another touchdown. That's Cannon Kroll, his first touchdown in the night, a 6-yard touchdown run. Kroll, after doing all the dirty work, getting him down the field, he finally gets his own 6. And Republic extends their lead, 27-7 now.
Mason Cole out the kick. Ryder Davis with the hold.
And if I'm the Republic coaches, I just keep calling that same play again, where Cannon Kroll's just going right up behind his right guard.
Mason Cole's extra point is good. Republic extends their lead to 28-7, and that is another touchdown for donation towards price tag. Price tag and locker 518. For every touchdown that Republic scores this season, Destiny Church will give $20. So that is $80 on the night so far that goes towards a great cause, and price tag and locker 518 from Destiny Church, a great sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, also the scoreboard sponsor all year long. So we're going to stay here throughout this pending break between the kickoff.
Well, the past two kickoffs for Republic, there's been some great open field tackles here. So we've called different numbers every time on each one of these kickoffs. Let's see which number we call on this one right here.
Some two back men for Neosho. Stay Bladen Patterson and Tyrone Harris. Mason Cole. Back to Patterson again. He takes it up. And another good play there by Isaiah Hull. Kind of knocks him into some other Tiger defenders. So Isaiah Hull on the coverage there. Saw Evan Buchanan down there as well.
That is some really good aggressive running by the kickoff team,
Caleb
not
Norman,
allowing
rather.
any return. A lot of times you practice that all the time. You tell your guys to stay in their lanes. That means no one gets too close to the other guy, either to your left or your right, exposing any holes for the kick return. The what would this be, the fourth or the fifth kickoff that Republic has done this evening here in the first half. They did a great job of making sure that there's no lanes here.
So Cannon Kroll has 9 carries for 89 yards on the night, as well as a touchdown to cap off that drive, a 6-yard touchdown. Kroll done a nice job, averaging almost 10 yards a carry is what that is, if you do the math on that.
Yeah, coming into tonight, the Republic offense was averaging 261 yards rushing. So obviously we'll probably see by the end of this evening that that average go up.
And James Rexroth, as we just saw in the graphic there on that last catch, 4 broken tackles on the play. Now Neosho comes out after an official's timeout. Hughes, straight give to Denver Welch. He runs it up. He's still going and is downed at the 32-yard line. So a long run there for Denver Welch.
That's the longest run that Neosho has had since that opening drive. Right. Since then, the defense has pretty much shut down any running game from Neosho.
Hughes again out of the gun. Looks like another give to Welch, and he's stopped up the middle for no gain.
Another carry for Denver Welch.
Republic front defensive line there doing a nice job. Looked like Kendall Kerbo was in there as well. Evan Buchanan, Logan Hunt.
Second down, Neosho has been pass heavy. See if they do that here on second down.
Hughes again out of the gun. Looking to his left side. Sees a one-on-one matchup, and looks like there's going to be pass interference there as the Republic defender ran in to the Neosho receiver. Tyrone Harris was the receiver intended on that play.
That was an awfully
watch it back here.
Late flag to be thrown.
That was number 21 in coverage, Gavin Lahan. I just think that the referee couldn't get that flag out. They threw it on the sideline, and I could see the back judge trying to get his flag out. He just was struggling to try and get out of his pocket.
That's one of those instances, too, where you have to think about, is that two guys that just got tangled up and it wasn't, intentional? Or was that actually pass interference? You could say I'm biased, but from my point of view, it just kind of looked like two players that got tangled up there, no actual intent of, trying to stop them.
Another give to Welch up the middle here.
Carry by Denver Welch. Number 20.
But since that opening drive, that's really about the biggest play there since that opening drive for the Neosho offense is that penalty.
2nd and 6 now. Hughes rolls out to the right, tries to find a number 1, Hudson Williams again on the right side. Coverage again by Zion Allen, trying to find him. That pass maybe just a little out of reach for Williams, but once again, good coverage by Allen. He's been locked down tonight on Williams.
And I would tell the defense from here on out, if it's 2nd down, Neosho's going to pass it. I think they've passed on every single 2nd down so far.
3rd and 6 now for Neosho. Hughes out of the gun. Another give to Welch up the middle, and Welch, I think, is going to get it. That looks like they're going to give it to him. So a nice run for 7 yards on 3rd down. You know, a 3rd and medium for Neosho. It's kind of, you would expect them being that heavy pass offense that they might go back to the pass, but just a straight give to Welch there, and he was able to do something with it for a 1st down.
I don't think everybody was set for Neosho. They were so quick to get up to the line of scrimmage. I don't think he had some guys set when the ball was snapped.
This is a false start on Neosho. It's going to set them back 5 yards.
And that has been called on Neosho a couple times already this first half, where Neosho tries to scramble, get up on the line of scrimmage, maybe trying to, keep the defense from subbing guys in. But that's kind of backfired a few times for them, just not allowing some of their guys to get set before the QB snapping the ball.
So Neosho has the ball in Republic territory for the first time since the first drive. Another give to Welch, goes up for about 6 yards, makes it now 2nd and 9, and we'll see if they continue that trend of throwing it here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and long here.
Right. If they do not, then that's going to break the trend of consecutive 2nd down passes.
Hughes drops back. They are going to throw it. Tries to step forward, and he's sacked.
Hughes goes down in the backfield.
Hughes goes down in the backfield. Hunt gets up from the pile, as well as Kendall Kerbo.
Yeah, I think Kerbo was the one who might get the credit for the sack there.
Kerbo on the left side goes in almost on a blitz and then takes him down. So it was Kerbo and Hughes, I believe, got there first just at his ankles, or Hunt rather. Hughes drops back now. Ball over to the right side, a drop.
Wow, Hughes threw the ball, and as he was getting tackled, and I don't think he was really throwing that towards anybody. I think he just heaved that ball just so it wouldn't be a sack. He's lucky that didn't get intercepted by the Republic defense. So, again, they're going to have to punt, and this is that weird part of the field where, do you try to go for it? Do you punt? What do you do? Because you're there in the center of the field, but Neosho tried earlier to go for it on 4th down and was stuffed by the Republic defense, so they're probably not going to try to do that again.
Yeah, that pass intended for Tyrone Harris. Now a punt by number 16, Cayman Roan, to Ryder Davis. Ryder Davis just fair catches on another low-lining punt at the Neosho, or Republic 19, rather. So Republic's going to take it back over.
I would assume on this drive here, just like the previous ones, they're just going to see a heavy dose of trying to run the ball between the tackles. There's no need to try to do anything fancy here. The previous drive, you saw 2 great passes to Rex Rote. Rex Rote doing a great job of running his routes, watching the ball into his hands and trying to get yards after catch.
4:34 left here in the half as Republic takes over. And they're going to give it over to left side. I believe that's Fleetwood. And it was Fleetwood for no gain on that play.
Yeah, Neosho defense pretty much snuffed that out. It kind of looked like they knew exactly where the ball was going once it was handed off.
Fleetwood's going to check out, and checking in for Republic, I believe, is freshman Kieran Govan. His first varsity playing time so far this season. obviously done a nice enough job. Cade White with the run up the middle, takes it down for about 6 yards, but done a nice enough job for Cornelson at the freshman level this year that he got the call up to varsity tonight.
White and Kroll both running up the middle, both have the same running style. They're just two hands over the ball, making sure that there's no fumbles and getting the best they can there, spinning, trying to spin out of tackles too.
3rd and 4 now for Republic. Woods under center. They almost get a jump on that play that they try and run, and then timeout Republic. Or no, they did call a flag on the far side in front of the Republic sideline.
It could be an offsides penalty on Neosho.
And it looks like they did get Neosho to jump. So Republic's going to get a first down out of the penalty. So the play that they often run where you just see the man go in motion and stop running, a play designed to try and get the defense to jump off sides, worked that time around, and if they don't get it, they typically call that timeout. I believe Republic has one timeout left. 3:12 left on the clock. Woods going to keep it over to the right side. Woods running down the right sideline, the 40, the 30. He's going to take it all the way down to the end zone. Wyatt Woods from the 31-yard line, a 69-yard touchdown run. Wyatt Woods had one man to beat, and he beat him. So Woods, once again, a 69-yard touchdown run as Republic takes a 34-7 lead over the Neosho Wildcats, and they're starting to run away with this one.
If you go back and see how that play developed there, that was a fake to Kroll, and half the defense bit. Everybody sucked in thinking that Kroll had the ball, not realizing that Wyatt was going out the right side.
Mason Cole's extra point attempt is good. And Republic takes a 35-7 lead, up by 28 points. We're going to go ahead and take a break and be right back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a second veterinarian, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com.
Welcome back from the break. Neosho returning this kick, and once again, good coverage by the Republic coverage team down at the 17-yard line. 18-yard line, rather. I think they're actually going to put it at the 19. But David Hayes with the coverage on that play. But that last drive, 75 yards on 3 plays, capped by a 69-yard rushing touchdown by Wyatt Woods, who just had a clear running lane down the sideline, had one man to beat, and he was able to beat him. Now Hughes passes, just a quick curl to number 2, Cade Kammerer. I believe that might be Kammerer's first reception of the night. A big name just as an athlete for Neosho. Plays basketball for them, but also was a good receiver for them last year. Now a give on second down to Welch. Welch is going to be close here.
Looks like it's going to be enough for the first
like
down.
They're going to give it to him.
At this point in time, Neosho is going to have to play some 2-minute offense here just as we're approaching that 2 minutes.
So Neosho first down there on the Welch carry. Welch again over to the left side. Man, a good tackle there. I believe that was number 17, Cole Gimlin, It got there first and just wrapped him up around the ankles. And I was looking at
Lester came in too to help clean things up. Again, Neosho quick to the ball, they're just under 2 minutes now, trying to get down the field.
Just under 2 minutes, right? And the ball's out. And I think Republic ended up with it as Welch just mishandled the give. And that was number 28, Evan Buchanan, that came up with it. And Republic offense is going to take back over again in Neosho territory on the 29-yard line. So Republic with an opportunity.
It was just a drop ball between the running back and the QB. I don't know if it was a fake or if it was a give, but whatever the case would be, the ball was just mishandled between the running back and the QB. Buchanan was able to get in there, get the ball off the ground, setting up a short yardage here for Republic offense, just under 2 minutes. Great to be able to put up 42 going into half.
Republic takes back possession over with 1:50 left in the half. Woods under center. He's going to step back, going to throw it. He has Rexroth in the end zone. Touchdown, Republic! Wyatt Woods to James Rexroth for 29 yards. 41-7, Republic with 1:43. Single play, 29-yard drive for Republic.
And that right there is the passing game that we haven't seen very much in the first couple of games, but it's awesome to see the passing game here connect and open up here, especially big. Rexroth having some huge, that was his third reception, right? And each one of them for pretty big yardage.
And Cole again with the extra point attempt being good. 6 for 6 on extra point attempts tonight. So nice job by Mason Cole, being able to just tack on those points extra. And we're going to go ahead and take a break. Republic with a 42-7 lead, 1:43 left here in the half. We'll be right back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
At Cox Health, being named a best place to work for 5 years running means a lot to us because it means our people feel supported. People like
Ryan, Assistant Director of Pharmacy.
Jim, I'm a volunteer.
Renee, Flight Paramedic.
Iris, Registered Nurse.
Dr. John, Cardiology.
And when they feel supported, they can do their jobs better, which means they can take better care of you. A better place for our people and you. Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Welcome back from the break. Mason Cole's kick looks like it was going to bounce out of bounds, but kind of takes a Republic bounce. Is number 31 with the return. That's Patterson again. And once again, good coverage by the Republic coverage team.
That was number 50, Hull again. He's done a great job on defense and also on special teams. He's doing a great open field tackle there. Isaiah Hull.
Yeah, Isaiah Hull, nice job. And those coverage guys, those special teams guys that you see making these plays, those are the guys that have excelled at the JV level that are just right there playing varsity. So Hull doing a nice job special teams, probably been doing a nice job at the JV level. Neosho goes 5 wide, 4 out to the right here. Hughes steps up into the pocket, gets a pass out to number 4 to Tyrone Harris.
Neosho trying to work quickly here. They have all their timeouts.
Minute 15 left here in the quarter. Just a straight give to Welch. Welch rolls forward, spins around. Or about a 5-yard carry on a 2nd and 6. Now going to bring up 3rd and 1. Or rather, they're going to give him the first down.
Okay.
It looked like it was an odd spot, just miscommunication with the chain gang on the other side. Hughes steps back again. Now gets another pass. That's Kammerer that time, just a drag over the middle. Garrett Lester in coverage. So another first down for Neosho as they're once again working quickly. Stop the clock to move the chains and then to get it going again. Hughes once again steps back. Now he's going to try to get it to number 1, Hudson Williams.
What I've noticed in this first half there is Hughes, the quarterback for Neosho, pretty much tells you exactly where he's going to throw it. He stares down the receiver the entire time. So if you're a Republic defender, all you have to do is just look back and see where Hughes is staring the entire time. That's probably a good tip on which receiver he's going to throw it to.
Neosho 5 wide now. Once again, there's Kerbo in the backfield trying to chase down Hughes. Hughes rolling left to right. Now he's going to throw just out of bounds. I believe that he was maybe looking for Williams again on the target there to his right side, but Kerbo had him in the backfield, just chasing him down left and right. Hughes able to avoid him, but was just progressively moving further back, had to get rid of that ball. So there was another big sack of minus 19 yards like that one we saw earlier.
Yeah, it was Keegan Hunt that was chasing him down.
Or Keegan Hunt, rather. Hughes now, just a little convoy, tries to get it over to Williams on the right side on that designed.
Looked like a little receiver screenplay there, trying to, do something, trying to get anything they can. Ever since that first drive that Neosho has had, their offense has fluttered. They haven't gotten very much on the ground at all, both in the air or on the ground. So they're going to punt, hopefully, they're probably going to tell their punter to punt it away from the return man, so there's no chance of them returning it and getting 6 points.
That punt up there. Takes a Republic bounce, bouncing backwards, bounced at about the 29-yard line and comes back to about the 32, where it looks like they're going to spot the ball. But 42 points here in the first half. That is the most in a half since 57 points in the first half in 2014 against Ozark, a game that I remember vividly as a kid because it was such a big game for Republic, being able to beat that streak, that losing streak that we had against Ozark.
And that was a home game, and it seemed like that game was it an afternoon game? It was like
an
a
afternoon game. No, that was the next year. Oh, ball's out there on that play, but Republic able to recover it.
But I do remember that Ozark game. I think there was a couple of kick returns that Republic returned for a touchdown. It seemed like every time Republic got the ball, they were scoring.
So I think Republic called a timeout there. They did. So they burned their last timeout. But on that last play there, 10 seconds left. But on that last play there, just a give off to the right side. Ball came out. It looked like the play was beat at about for no gain or maybe 1 yard, but the ball rolled forward. Republic was able to jump on it, so it ended up being about a gain of 4 or 5.
Is that possibly a timeout call to set up a play that maybe Republic doesn't normally call?
I believe so. Republic with almost a new personnel out there. It looks like they have Cannon Kroll in the background or in the backfield, but a deep ball now to James Rexroad. Rexroad, almost brings that in, but doesn't take possession of until he's out of bounds. Still catches the ball, so an amazing play by James Rexroad, but bobbled it for just a split second, and he was out of bounds by the time he came up with it.
Thought maybe there was a possible interference there at the last second by the Neosho corner. I kind of surprised the referee didn't throw a flag.
Might have been some contact there, like we said. Looks like number 7, Michael Worthy's going to come in now for Republic. He's going to split out to the left side wide, but just the normal flex bone offense for Republic. It looks like they're just going to take this into the half. As Woods takes a knee. And that's going to take us to the half. Republic up 42-7. That's my quarter of play-by-play. We're going to hand it back to David for the halftime report after this break on Republic Tiger Sports. Halftime report presented by Gold Medal Gymnastics.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson & Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. at 526 East Harrison in Republic, right behind McAllister's Deli. We also offer youth service for students 6th through 12th grades on Wednesday evenings with doors opening at 5 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. Tigers on top 42-7, and I just wanted to hop on here long enough to say that I'm retiring after that. Tigers scored 35 points when I handed the headset to Evan Smith. Last time I handed the headset to somebody, it was at a basketball game, and Drew McMillan scored 61 points. So I've learned my lesson. It's better just to let somebody else talk. Great second quarter for the Tigers, and they lead at 42-7. And I thought it was just a turnaround in all aspects, Rich. Not only, the points obviously from the offense, but the defense made that possible by amping up the aggressiveness, and the field position was great, and that switched the momentum.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that the defense made the most adjustments, because that opening drive, not gonna lie, I was a little nervous there just how easy the Neosho offense was able to go down the field and score. But then after that, their offense wasn't able to do anything, whether it's pass or rushing game. So the defense has done a great job, both the players and the coaches, on making the adjustments that are needed. And the offense obviously capitalizing on the great field position that the defense has given them.
Well, it's homecoming tonight. Homecoming festivities, and for a long time we had like 4 homecomings a year because everybody wanted to schedule Republic on its homecoming. Neosho might be the last one to get the message, but not a good idea if they wanted to win on homecoming night. Of course, they're struggling overall, and I don't know what their other home teams, what their other home games are, but Republic has made them pay 42-7 here at halftime. COC scores are around the conference. Nixa on top of Branson, 34-0 at halftime. Webb City and Joplin. Rich, you got a guess on this?
Well, since we were talking about a little bit about this, and Webb City had some key players go down that were not going to be starting tonight, that definitely changes what I would initially have said if I had known that Webb City didn't have any injuries. But Joplin, Webb City is usually pretty close, so I'm going to go Joplin 28, Webb City 14. Am I anywhere close?
It's only halftime.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's 14-14.
Oh.
But you're half right.
I was half right, which is usually the case.
Willard Ozark. This is a fun quiz.
Ooh, Willard Ozark. Okay,
this is a new feature.
Here's the deal. Willard has been not consistent. They've been up and down, playing teams tough. They beat a good Branson team, a team that I thought maybe Branson would come out, but Ozark, Willard. I'm going to go Willard. These are halftime scores, right?
Yes.
Let's go Willard 21, Ozark 7.
You're not too far up. You're good at this. Willard 25, Ozark 14.
25. Okay, that's an odd football score,
That
but
is,
sure, yeah.
It is. Maybe three missed extra points.
Sure, yeah.
All right, the last one is Carthage and Carl Junction. This is at Carl Junction, I think. No, it's at Carthage.
Oh.
That's a little tip.
Right, little tip. That to me, that really doesn't influence. Carthage is if there's any team in the COC that's the shocker of not living up to what they've done, it's the Carthage. So this is Carthage and CJ. CJ struggling a little bit this year.
We're gonna throw a little monkey wrench into this. We're doing Price is Right rules.
Oh
Closest to the score without going over.
So do I get to just wager $1 like a lot of people do on
2-0?
Right.
No, okay, no Price is Right rules.
Okay.
Just give me a guess. On the score.
Give me a guess. I'm going to go similar to what I just said a little bit ago with the previous game. So I'm going to go 21-7, Carthage 21, CJ 7.
You're not very close.
Tim,
get the pie in the face ready over there. 27-21 Carthage.
Wow.
So that's the high scoring game that's the high scoring guess that you had on the earlier game.
So does that mean that's the mountain climber? He went over the edge because I didn't say stop.
Cliffhangers.
Right.
Yeah. No, that was so interesting scores. That's closer than I thought, but Carthage is really struggling. I mean,
really.
Only up on Carl Junction by 6. And Carthage, everybody here can correct me if I'm wrong, they're the only winless team in the COC. Oh, Neosho's the other winless team. So if Carthage isn't careful, they're going to remain winless. They're having their hands full with Carl Junction right now. We are going to take another break on the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show, and we'll be back with stats from the first half, and they should be fun to listen to. And we'll have that after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. PKD Cafe, where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation, only at PKD Cafe. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
You're always on a winning team with the Pinnaker Advantage. Top customer satisfaction, a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, plus 20% off routine maintenance for the entire ownership of your vehicle purchased at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. You can score big with the Pinnaker family-style service serving the Ozarks since 1979 with the knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks that will make your car shopping experience easy. Let our family take care of yours with a 5-star customer experience at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Introduce your young child to Sweet Peas at Gold Medal Gyms. It's ideal for kids aged 12 months to 5 years, promoting physical, social, and cognitive growth. Learn more at goldmedalgyms.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a second veterinarian, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. Tigers on top 42-7, 35 points in the third quarter. They ran up a lot of numbers, and we are now going to listen to many of those numbers from statistician Tim Barnes.
Wyatt Woods was 3 for 4 passing, 81 yards and a touchdown. He also had 8 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown. Cannon Kroll, 9 carries, 89 yards and a touchdown. Cade White, 7 carries, 38 yards, 3 touchdowns. James Rexroth, 3 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown. Total passing yards, 81. Total rush yards, 234. Overall, 315 yards for Republic. Only 1 fumble, 3 penalties, 22 yards. Republic had 4 drives that started in Neosho territory, mostly due to Republic's defense. Defense had 3 sacks for 32 yards and losses. They also had 1 stop on 4th down and 1 fumble recovery. For Neosho, Quentin Hughes was 8 out of 20 for 86 yards and 1 touchdown. Denver Welch had 16 carries, 64 yards. He also caught 1 pass for 12 yards and Neosho's only touchdown. Neosho had 133 total yards in the first half.
I can't expand on that.
No, that's just outstanding. Like I said, how the game started, a little nervous, but then after that, all the nervousness went out, and the offense and defense, all the way around, whether it's special teams for Republic or the defense or offense, is just doing great. We're hitting on all cylinders, and this is exactly what the expectation was going into tonight's game, was to get last week's loss out of our minds, and right the ship. And this is just great. Usually the 42-7 is a pretty good lopsided win for a final score, not for a halftime score. So hopefully the defense comes up big and keeps this lead the way it is right now for the rest of the game.
I thought offensively it was a more balanced effort than we've seen, and this was more kind of in line with what I thought we might see. And the one that really stood out to me was a little quick hit down here on the left side right before they scored the touchdown to Rexroth. They just got him a little bit of separation, threw him a quick pass, and then let him do it after the catch. And he ran over 4 guys before he was finally brought down. And to see him get the ball more was encouraging, and just their ability to spread the ball around to different runners, too. And I'll tell you, Cannon Kroll opens up so much of this offense when he's able to move the ball. He's a key factor in the success of this offense, even though you think of a fullback as a blocker, and he does that well, but he can carry the ball too.
Right, and that's what a lot of offensive coordinators try to do, is once you get that running game established, then that opens up the passing game, because then you start creeping up a little bit, and a lot of times you start putting more men in the box to try to stop the run. And when you put more men in the box, whether that's an extra D lineman or an extra inside linebacker, that kind of opens up the backside of the field for your receivers to get open. And a lot of times you'll just tell your receiver, run your routes, find that open space, and there tends to be more open space on the field whenever a defense is trying to stop the run versus stopping the passing game.
So the Tigers in control at halftime, 42-7. We'll take another break and be back with more after this timeout. You're watching Tiger football on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Recently, Cox Health Springfield Hospitals achieved Magnet designation in nursing, an accomplishment that only 9% of hospitals in the nation share. This honor is huge for us and for you, because meeting 94 standards of excellence is a bar as high as it gets in nursing. Nurses who do more so you can feel better. Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. at 526 East Harrison in Republic, right behind McAllister's Deli. We also offer youth service for students 6th through 12th grades on Wednesday evenings with doors opening at 5 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Get your Rocco's Pizza hot and ready for to-go orders at roccositaliankitchen.net or pick up a slice at the game, because Rocco's is a proud supporter of Republic Athletics and the Booster Club's concession stands. Rocco's, pizza, pasta, perfection, and Tiger Spirit. For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. PKD Cafe, where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation, only at PKD Cafe. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Welcome back. Tigers lead at 42-7. I took a nap. I woke up, and they were ahead by 35 points. And be interesting to see how long they keep the starters out there at this point. Here's my guess. They bring the starters out, hope to score a quick touchdown. That would make it 49-7. And then that would be it. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. Kind of depends on the opening drive. Republic, Neosho won the toss and elected to take it on that opening drive, which then means Republic now gets to have the ball to start the second half. And I'll kind of expand on or go on what you just said. I think if this opening drive ends with a touchdown, I think that's when you start seeing the coaching staff start slowly rotating some of the starters out, keep them healthy for the rest of the season, which is a great opportunity then for, some of the guys, whether it's JV or guys that maybe only come in on special teams, to start getting some of that Friday night experience.
The facility here is just, they've made so many improvements. In the field we had seen the last time we were down here, and I think that was 3 years ago. I think we had 2 games with Neosho in Republic in a row. They kind of scrambled the COC schedule last year, and that meant some places were 2 in a row. We hadn't hosted Carthage and Republic and Webb City in Republic for a long time. It seemed like 2 years. And then you count those playoff games, we're always down there. Webb City had, I think Republic had played 4 or 5 straight in Webb City before finally hosting them last week. Of course, they may want to go back to Webb City after the way it went last week. But the training facility that they've got built over on the right side, and we'll show you a shot of that. That wasn't here last time we were down here, so an indoor training spot for them to continue to practice during bad weather. And those improvements, they've also made improvements to the high school. I mean, if you're familiar with the high school, it's a whole different look over there. They've added on to it or rebuilt part of it. I'm not sure exactly what they've done. We haven't been down here for a while, but things look a lot different. They've put a lot of money into the improvements in the district overall. And we'll see if the football team over the next few years and the program is one of the beneficiaries of that. Republic's back out there and ready for the opening kickoff. Garrett Lester is standing on the 10-yard line. And over there next to him is Jackson Taylor, the sophomore, number 23. So those are the 2 guys back waiting to take a kick. And Neosho still in the huddle.
Yeah, both teams were quick to go out there, but there was still a minute left on the clock, so that's why we're kind of sitting here, is both teams eager to start the second half.
I don't know if half times have gotten longer or if I've gotten more impatient, but
yes,
in my both. Yeah. Well, at least I didn't say or I've gotten older, which is part of why I've gotten impatient, I guess. But it seems to me that halftime's too long. There is an onside kick, And it was popped into the air.
I think Neosho got it.
I think you might be right. And let's watch that again. But was that kicked on the top half of the ball? And if so, I just watched a training video. No, he pooched it up in the air. So yeah, Misha sent out training videos to officials like mid-season, talking about what's illegal and what's legal. And now the officials are going to talk over whether one of them saying, hey, I just watched this video this week.
Right. I think there also might be talking to see if anybody touched it before it went the 10 yards. Yeah.
Oh, it's catch interfering. Yeah, you got to let them try to catch it, and they got there too soon. So that's one of the penalties they talked about. The other is that at least this year you're not supposed to kick the top half of the ball and pop it into the air. But you can't, which I don't understand the reasoning for that. We had a long conversation about this on the way down. But you can't pooch it into the air if you kick under it and just pop it up. And apparently that's what he did right there. But then you got to let the guy have a chance to catch it, and that did not happen. So I knew watching that training video would pay off.
Right.
With some insight.
Time well spent.
Yes.
That will bring the ball. What will that bring the ball to Neosho side?
I don't even see a ball. Where's the ball?
Looks like the ball.
There is no ball.
Well,
the ball is
right. That's what I say. Is the referees? The referees had spotted the ball, but neither team had realized where the ball was spotted. The referee was waving everybody, saying it's over here.
That was about as far off as you can get. And they hand it off to David Hayes, number 19, who gains a couple of yards. So they've already started to work some guys in there. And in fact, I wasn't even paying close attention to who the quarterback is.
It wasn't Woods.
Yeah, okay. I looked down. I was still looking to see where the ball was. And it's C.J. Ewell. So C.J. turns and hands the ball off. And upended is Owen Clyer, number 15.
So we'll get to see what some of the guys that are starting to rotate in that normally don't get a starting spot on Friday nights, what they can do. This is as a coach, you tell everybody, use every opportunity you get on Friday nights to best your abilities and show off your talents.
They give it to Fleetwood, and Fleetwood's got another hole, and he's got another first down, and he is tackled inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line.
Fleetwood is so quick. Once he gets past the line of scrimmage, he is gone.
He had 21 yards in the first half rushing. So I spent a lot of time this morning going through all the numbers and all the pictures I have of guys and trying to get them loaded on the graphics. And some of them I just could not in the time I had allocated. I didn't have time to search around. Their pictures weren't in the same folder or whatever. And that's Owen Clyer down inside the 20. Long story short, C.J. Ewell, who I finally thought, well, I don't have time for this, and he's not going to get in the game anyway, is out there at quarterback. So, C.J., sorry, I don't have your picture to pop up on the screen.
Well, hopefully, though, that we'll get to say your name with the touchdown here, even if we don't get to see your face.
We're talking about Owen Clyer and expecting big things from him coming up the next couple of seasons. And they give it to Hayes, and he's got room, and he zigzags back inside, and he goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Republic. David Hayes takes it in. And another TD makes it 48-7.
Again, Neosho's defense has been exposed. They cannot stop the run right up the middle.
Kicker Mason Cole.
Miles Lozano is out front on the block there. And opened up the room, and there is another extra point for Mason Cole. He's got 7 extra points in this game. And with 9:28 left to go in the third quarter, it's 49-7 Republic. We'll take a break and be back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
You're always on a winning team with the Pinnaker Advantage. Top customer satisfaction, a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, plus 20% off routine maintenance for the entire ownership of your vehicle purchased at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. You can score big with the Pinnaker family-style service serving the Ozarks since 1979 with the knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks that will make your car shopping experience easy. Let our family take care of yours with a 5-star customer experience at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Welcome back. Tigers will kick it off. Mason Cole needs 1 extra point tonight to tie the school record of 8 in a game. That was set by Mitchell Heinzler in that 2014 game against Ozark. He had 8. And 7 now.
Mason Cole's kickoff.
And he'll kick it off. And it's a good kickoff all the way down inside the 5 to about the 3. And a good tackle. Again, good coverage by Republic. And it was David Hayes who just scored the touchdown. Then he went down and made the stop. So David Hayes having a busy second half.
We rotating any guys.
1st and 10 for Neosho.
Most of the guys I see on defense are starters.
Keegan Hunt, 71. Avian Ferguson, number 57, is out there. And Braden Casey is in there first, number 20. But a host of tacklers get in there to make the stop for Republic. The defense has been great. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's been great. D-line has done an outstanding job of not allowing any Neosho running back to pick up huge yards.
Evan Buchanan is in there as a down lineman. Another rush and a quick pass outside. And over there to make the stop was Ryder Davis, number 2.
Number 2, Ryder Davis. Number 32, Caleb Norman.
Neosho quarterback Hughes, he has been just pressured almost every single pass play since the first quarter.
Roll out and a little dump out here to the near side. It's complete and a lot of running room, and finally ushered out of bounds. Pass was complete to Brock Pyle.
Number 21, Gavin Wahan, able to push
Neosho
out.
has a Denver Welch and a Brock Pyle. Combine them, you get Denver Pyle. Only a certain age of viewer is going to get that, namely my parents. 7:19 left to go in the third quarter. It's 49-7. Gain of 5 on first down, brings up second down and 5. Hughes has been under duress all night, and he fakes the handoff and throws it over the middle, incomplete. Good coverage by Garrett Lester. I will say this for the officials tonight, they have let things go, and I kind of like it.
Number 11, Garrett Lester.
Yeah, that ball was intended for Kamer, number 2 for Neosho. Yeah, you're right. There's been, but normally some of the games we've already seen so far early in the season, different, ref crews call different things, and normally that would have been a flag probably, but I do agree with you.
I mean, even the one on Rexroth could have been pass interference, but I kind of like that it wasn't.
And just as we say that, a flag is thrown.
Yeah, I think that might have been a little over enthusiasm by Brady Lewis on the tackle, but I don't know. We'll see. Yep. Ushered him to the ground and then was a little physical getting back up again, I think, is what the official probably saw. That probably could have been let go too, but Back to the pass interference calls. Just seems like anything that even looks like pass interference in the first 3 weeks of the season has been called pass interference. And tonight, some stuff that could have gone either way actually went the other way. And I, in general, prefer that. Unless defenses are really taking advantage of it, let them put the pressure on the receiver. And that probably could have been pass interference because it was not intentional, but I think that Garrett Lester fell down and knocked down Cameron, tripped him up.
I agree with you. It looked like he fell. It was, that unintentional, two guys, getting into each other there just a little bit, but nothing was, on purpose grabbing of a jersey or something like that.
Good run by Welch, takes it down to about the 15-yard line, maybe a little bit short of that. And I think they're going to spot it short of the first down, so it'll be third down. And I think number 52, Vinny Arguez, was the one who made the tackle there. And that's going to be first down yardage.
Denver Welch with the carry.
So Ryder Davis is out there, we already mentioned. Cooper White, number 58, the sophomore, is in there as well. He's one of the down linemen now. 3 down linemen for the defense. And the handoff to Welch. He bounces it to the outside, and he is thrown out of bounds.
Strong run from Denver Welch.
By Brady Lewis. Welch takes it back down to about the 6.
Ball is down to the Republic 6.
So 57, Avian Ferguson, 58, Cooper White, and 52, Vinny Arguez.
I think that was Arguez there that made that tackle. And
Casey was in there also.
Looks like Ryder Davis might be done for the evening. He is checked out. He's had a great evening.
Yep, David Hayes is in there at middle linebacker right now. And they give it to Welch, and he's got a big opening over on the right side. Caleb Norman, the sophomore, in at linebacker, also number 32.
Neosho, looks like Neosho is going to stay out there. The offense, they're going to go for 2.
So this is maybe not in terms of the final score important, but in terms of us getting home a little earlier, it's very important because that extra point would make it a 35-point lead. And when we get to the fourth quarter, the clock would continue to run. If they get 2, it's a 34-point lead, and that means the clock will stop. And that is incomplete. No flag, and that keeps us at the lead at 36. And all of us who have to drive back home from Neosho breathe a sigh of relief. 3:13 left to go in the third quarter. 49-13, Republic on top. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
You're always on a winning team with the Pinnaker Advantage. Top customer satisfaction, a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, plus 20% off routine maintenance for the entire ownership of your vehicle purchased at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. You can score big with the Pinnaker family-style service serving the Ozarks since 1979 with the knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks that will make your car shopping experience easy. Let our family take care of yours with a 5-star customer experience at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Not only does Gold Medal Gyms now offer Sweet Peas, educational gymnastics for preschoolers, they also offer recreational and competitive gymnastics and cheerleading for kids up to 18 years old. Learn more at goldmedalgyms.com. Welcome back. Garrett Lester back there with Jackson Taylor, number 23. Lester, number 11. pop it up in the air again, and there's a fair catch caught over on the other side by Preston McCracken, the sophomore, number 12.
Preston McCracken.
First time, I don't know that if I've ever seen the guy on the front line call for a fair catch. Oh, he's on the second line. Okay, yeah. All right. I was recreating the play in my head.
I think we are the white hat waved for timeout. So I don't know if that was mandatory water or what.
Yeah. Once again, the date tied water break instead of temperature strikes again. It's a nice, cool evening. So I don't know how. I can't remember whether we've got another week of this with the water breaks. Can't remember what the date is. McCracken's out there, quarterback. So McCracken, number 12, turned and handed it off to number 25, Trayton Gray.
Number 25, Trayton
Gray, the sophomore, 5'10", 150.
Gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for Republic from their own 42.
And now up the middle, McCracken keeps it, takes it all the way out to about the 50, and he may have a first down. Yeah, he's got enough to move the chains.
That will move the ball to right at midfield.
Great here, obviously, game plan is just keeping the ball on the ground, eating up that clock, trying to get as many first downs here. Probably, not snapping the ball until the play clock is close to 0.
Another handoff, and that one, good play in the backfield by the defense. Jackson Taylor, number 23.
Drake Swift tackling the backfield.
Kind of looking forward to next week. Republic will host Willard for homecoming, so you'll have all the homecoming festivities going on at the school throughout the week.
And a good run there, and Taylor takes it inside the 30 all the way down to the 25.
What a great run. That looked like he was maybe going to get 5 yards at the most out of that. And he just kind of ran through a couple of arm tackles by Neosho. He was able to pick up some huge yardage here, keeping this drive alive.
Chance Gimlin, number 63, is out there on the O-line. That had such a good play there. Number 68, Landon Harper, out there as well. And again, the defense gets into the backfield as Owen Clyer had the ball that time. 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
They'll have to snap the ball at least one time here before the end of this quarter.
Number 78, Clinton Smith, is out there on the O-line as well.
Oh, nope, they adjusted the play clock, and no, they won't have to snap it.
And number 40, Kenneth Sawyer, is also out there as the third quarter comes to an end. So the clock winds down, and we come to the end of the third quarter. It is 49-13. Republic on top. We'll take another break and be back with the fourth after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit. And we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
Welcome back. Chains across the way having a little problem figuring out where they need to be after the changeover. Back to the other end. Clock will continue to run continuously.
Public will have a 2nd and 9 as the fourth quarter underway.
It's 2nd down and 9. And again, Preston McCracken in there at quarterback. And he hands it off to Clyer, bounces it, and makes a man miss and takes it down to the 15 before being pushed out of bounds. Good run by Owen Clyer.
Brought down by number 13, Brody Craig.
They're doing a great job. Some of the guys that have subbed in are just picking right up.
66 Brady Pendleton has joined up front, and he's out there. And checking in is number 33, James Richmond. McCracken handed it off, I think. What happened? I don't know who has the ball. I completely gave it to 25, Trayton Gray.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of misdirection. It brings up 4th and a long one.
And Cannon Ellison's out there also. I was looking for the lineman and didn't notice Cannon out there on the outside. So Cannon's back out. And he's split out wide to the left side. And the quarterback keeper, McCracken, pushes his way past the first down marker down to the 10. Tigers back in the red zone.
That will move the chains. Republic will have a first down.
But a good push up front. Watch the replay here as the offensive line pushed forward. I'm hoping for the touchdown here because I want Mason Cole to have the chance for the extra point.
And so far tonight, they've been perfect in the red zone.
They have. And the red zone report sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. And into the end zone, I think. Yes. Touchdown, Jackson Taylor. So congratulations, Jackson Taylor. Your first varsity touchdown here tonight.
Left side of the O-line did a great job of sealing off the edge there, allowing for the Taylor to go almost all the way into the end zone untouched.
Taylor, a sophomore, 5'9", 150 running back, and he gets his first varsity TD. Congratulations to Jackson Taylor. And now Mason Cole on to attempt his 8th extra point of the night, and that would tie, if he makes it, a school record. Snap is down, kick is up, it's good, and that equals the school record set by Mitchell Heinzler, 8 extra points in a game. So Mason Cole goes into the record book.
Administration would like to
8:48 left to go in the fourth quarter and in the game, and the clock continues to run, but we will go ahead and keep it right here. With the clock running, I don't know if the teams will feel any pressure to get back out there faster. In fact, I kind of thought that it stopped after touchdowns in past years, didn't it?
I thought it did.
Because once that happens, then why not just stand over on the sideline and just let it go?
Yeah, I thought it stopped on change of possession and injuries.
Yeah, because I don't really remember teams standing around off the field while the clock kept running. But, you know, the guy running the clock here in Neosho is probably just about as ready to be done with this as everybody else. 56-13. I mean, I often, not often, but sometimes think back to that Ozark shellacking back in 2014, where they scored 57 in the first half. I mean, think about that. As many points as Republic has in the entire game, Republic scored that in the first half that night against Ozark.
Yeah, how many extra points were in that game?
8. That's the record that he just tied. There were only 8. So they either went for 2 or missed some. And we're not going to get there, but then of course there's the 73-point game against Glendale that we did in the rain in the playoffs a few years ago, and there's a wide open pass, got behind the defense, and that's going to be a touchdown for Denver Welch. Welch just kind of snuck down the sideline, and the defense didn't catch him. And then by the time he caught the ball, it was a linebacker, Mason Whitworth, who was trying to catch up to him. And the defensive backs back there were not in the vicinity. Whitworth wasn't going to catch him. And so it's 56-13.
And Neosho is going to stay out there again, try to go for a 2-point conversion. The first attempt at this failed. Seems like there's some confusion by Neosho on exactly where everybody's supposed to be lined up.
Clock is still running. And they're going to throw it. And it's going to be a 2-point conversion. Jin Villasica, number 14, was out there. So was number 35, Landon House. Defense didn't stay out there long enough for me to call all their names, so maybe Republic will score real quick.
They are not showing any signs of stopping that clock when I think normally it should, but that's okay as we go under 5 minutes. Definitely a needed win to erase the loss from last week versus Webb City, a game that was very uncanny for this Republic team for a lot of the mistakes they did. Obviously, with tonight's win is going to make things, feel a lot better. And, as a coach, it was always great on that Saturday morning when you had to come in and watch film after a win versus a loss. And then, start preparing for homecoming week, playing Willard, which usually brings out a huge crowd, no matter what sport it is, when it's Republic versus Willard.
Jackson Taylor is back deep, along with Mason Fleetwood. Michael Worthy is up front. So is Chase Hicks. And an onside kick that only went 7 yards. So that's not going to amount to anything. Carter Murray out there on special teams, number 46. And, of course, we've called Isaiah Hull's name, number 50, a lot tonight. Number 64, Braxton Lundberg, was out there for the Tigers. And it's first down with 3:21 left. Republic is not even on the field. They've called an official timeout, and they finally stopped the clock. I thought they were going to let the clock run through the official timeout. 3:16 left to go in the game. We'll take one more quick break and be back to watch the finish after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understand your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at yoakumautomotive.com. All right, teams are back out there, and we're about ready to go. I don't know if they've got any new guys that weren't out there before, but I'll see if I can spot anybody. Number 89, Owen George, is out there. The handoff goes to Jackson Taylor again.
This is Republic's 6th drive to start in Neosho territory.
Wow. Isaac Pierce, number 30, is out there, the senior. The center is number 73, Andrew Patnon. And the ball's on the ground, but covered up by the quarterback, Trenton Coleman, the freshman, number 16.
Number 78, Quentin Smith has checked in.
And back under center is Trenton Coleman. Coleman, a freshman. And around the outside goes number 30, Isaac Pierce. So Pierce, the senior, gets some yardage. He's not even listed as an offensive player on the roster. He's listed as a DB, and he gets in and gets the carry. So everybody getting in on the act. I think I have mentioned everybody out there, and if I haven't, I apologize in advance if I haven't called your kid's number out there.
Carried by number 25.
Brady Pendleton, I think I mentioned, 66 earlier. Down to 107 left. 56-21, the Tigers, as lopsided as that is, it was actually more lopsided than it sounds. And that's similar to last week. I thought Republic scored late, 42-21, or is that what it ended up, 42-21? It could have been a lot worse for the way Republic played last week. But this week has been all Republic. Other than that opening drive, they've really been in control. And they pass it up top, and it's a little too long, intended for Isaac Pierce. Trying to get the senior some touchdown love on.
That's it. Republic does not need to snap the ball.
Yep, that's going to do it. 15 seconds left, and they will just head over to the sideline and start the celebration a little bit early. What a great night for the Tigers.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Wyatt Woods, number 5, leads the team out to shake hands, and Republic back in the win column. They beat Neosho here tonight, 56-21. We'll be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. Welcome back. Tigers win at 56-21. It was a big second quarter that put the game away for Republic, and they win it going away. Rich, final thoughts?
This was definitely a great response to not a very good game that Republic played against Webb City last week. This is a great way to erase that and right the ship. Not that things were going bad or anything like that, but it's always great to get a W after a loss. And look forward to obviously advancing through this very difficult COC schedule that Republic has to go through every year. So what a great way to respond, and it was just great all the way around. Well balanced. You had the offense going out there and doing what they need to do, defense shutting down a Neosho offense that likes to throw the ball a lot, and then the special teams coming up big with with both the extra points and then great coverage on the kickoff. So what a great way to respond to the Webb City loss and turning things around. And like I said, it's always great whenever you're a coaching staff to go in on a Saturday morning and watch film. Everything seems to be so much better.
Tigers win it 56-21. Thanks to Evan Smith for taking all the fun parts tonight. Thanks to Tim Barnes, our statistician. Jenny Rackley on the camera. Steve Rackley down taking photos for later. I'm sure there'll be lots of great ones as always. And Rich Miles all alongside all night and all season. It's been a fun night, and it's going to be a fun season the rest of the way as the Tigers turn it around. And that's going to do it. From Neosho, Tigers win at 56-21. Thanks for watching Tiger football on Republic Tiger Sports.